Obenseuer is an urban survival RPG released in early access December 2018 for PC. I received a key for the game on Keymailer. Developers, thank you for a key. The story in this world is that Stahlberg tried curbing the homelessness crisis by placing people into districts of Obenseuer, but a fungal disease began to spread among them. Due to this, a strict quarantine was put into place, and anyone entering Obenseuer is not allowed to leave until the disease has been eradicated. You play as someone who has been sent to Obenseuer and receives an abandoned tenement. You get to choose your addictions and your backstory in the beginning of the game, which affects how you live your life. The district is dirty and poor, containing a large number of homeless people. Most of the inhabitants live in tents on the streets. Almost everyone here has some type of addiction, either to alcohol, nicotine, or mushrooms. With no access to the outside world, it is up to you to decide how you want to spend your time. That said, there is a ton to do in Obenseuer. Your main goal is to upgrade the tenement to make it livable and invite tenants to move in and give you income via rent. You will need electricity, running water, and heat to keep the building running, and clean up the units while constructing rooms in them to attract people. When you unlock the units, they're covered in trash, graffiti, and usually some of the glowing mushrooms. You need to get specific cleaning supplies to make sure they're spotless. There are 3 sizes: small, medium, and large. Each potential tenant has a preference for size along with the state of the unit. You have your own unit, which you can upgrade and decorate however you want. You can even have animals if you want. There are additional facilities that can be added, such as the sauna, a pool, a workshop, and access to the mines. Materials are needed to upgrade the tenement, which you can either scavenge for or purchase from vendors around the district. The construction shop has a nifty chest for you to store materials in so they don't take up all of your inventory space. The more you upgrade your building, the nicer it will look. Once it's high enough level, it will look way too fancy for the district standing out among the shacks and storage containers that the other people live in. The building and moving in systems takes a few hours, so if you want time to pass quickly, you can sleep, read a magazine, work, or do volunteer work. The only way you'll be able to keep track of time is if you carry a watch on you. There are 2 types of currency in Obenseuer: Obenseuer coins, OC, and real money, RM. OC can be used to purchase almost anything, but RM is used for extremely valuable things. Money in general is hard to come by in the beginning. You can try working on the local farm or collect bottles and cans to turn in for change at the grocery store. At some point, you can work a telemarketing job signing people up for the local magazine subscription. Looting and scavenging is also a way to make money by selling whatever you find. There is a police presence, however, and stealing will land you in the small local jail. You can try to evade them by running, but eventually they will catch you. You can either pay off whatever you owe or spend the night in jail losing everything you stole. There are a large number of shops to visit, a pharmacy and grocery store that are both open 24/7, along with stalls in the center of the district that have their own hours of operation. If you get hurt, there's a doctor you can visit. If you need drugs, there are shady characters that sell them. There's even a motel that can give you a safe place to sleep and wash up at, provided the pod beds aren't sold out. Some units in other buildings are rented by tenants that you can enter to look around in. Even if an area seems off limits or the door is locked, you can either try to lockpick it, or there is most likely a quest that will give you access to it. Every secret the game is hiding is just begging to be found. The survival mechanics cover the normal necessities: hunger, bladder, energy, and it adds in addictions. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health. It is up to you if you want to feed into your addictions or try to get rid of them. The story is largely shrouded in mystery, involving conspiracies and the occult. Most of the story isn't finished, and there are a few quests that don't have continuations yet. There is a lot to do, though, so it's easy to get sidetracked from whatever quest you're working on. These range from trying to get your debit card from the outside world back to solving murder cases. Most of the people in Obenseuer are very strange, and some of the requests reflect that. You can have some funny interactions based on things you do while talking to other people. The biggest story update that the game has received most recently is the addition of the mines. A large rail track runs through them, and there's an underground town where you can meet new people, get newer upgrades for the Tenement, and there's even an Easter egg with a creepy guy that is similar to Gollum from The Hobbit. Once you build the transportation, you can reach the mines from the Tenement and vice versa. The graphics are a mix of retro and very detailed. The character models aren't very detailed, but the environment is. Even though it's a dreary, shabby, rundown district, there are things to see all over the place. The background sound is unsettling, and there is no voice acting, but the characters make strange sounds. Malone sounds like an ape and startles me whenever he talks. This is one of those games where there is so much to say, and I've said a lot, but still don't feel like I've touched on everything the game has to offer. I have put in 40 hours as of this script, and still have much to learn and find. It's a lot of fun playing, even just exploring and looting to upgrade the Tenement. I love unlocking restricted areas to see what they're hiding. Decorating my apartment is fun, and it's been awesome seeing how things have changed in my Tenement. People are off the street and filling up the rooms. My main file has a creepy neighbor who I regret choosing in the beginning because he takes up a unit and doesn't let you upgrade or pay rent. I went with my background of having a cat before being sent to Obenseuer, and initially I was worried the crazy neighbor, or the government, might hurt the cat before I had a door installed, but don't worry, the only thing that can hurt animals is you intentionally attacking them. The game is still in early access and has a long way to go story-wise, but it's still incredibly fun. They make frequent and big updates, and it's not disappointing that it's not done. I just feel excited for whatever can come next, especially since I still have so much to do. This is a unique and honestly strange game, but it's very well done. If you like the setting of Fallout or Metro and want a semi-relaxing life sim where you're not constantly in danger, I would recommend this highly. If you're on the fence because the screenshots and trailers don't look very interesting, don't be fooled. This is a fascinating game with lots to find and do. If you're worried it's too scary, despite having some creepy moments and dark events happening, the game isn't a horror. It's $20 on Steam, and I'd say it's well worth the price. I really didn't think I'd have as much fun as I am with it when I first got the key for it, but I'm very glad I got to play it. I know I'll be playing this for a long time, and I'm looking forward to whatever update comes next. Thank you for watching the video. Leave a like if you like to subscribe if you want to see more content. Comment if you've played this game and what you think about it. What is your favorite thing to do in it? Thank you to my patrons on Patreon. I post my Twitch streams on there and some other cool stuff. I have a Redbubble with art stuffies for sale. I have a demo for my game. I have a Twitch that I stream on that I mentioned earlier. Thank you for watching.